Yeah, we're just listening to Cult Leader right now. It's pretty loud, I guess. It's like almost in the red. I only have him like 10% on Music Beat. God dang. Anyways, hello everyone. Just waiting for the stream to start, just so we can get the ad over with. The stream, once the ad is over, we'll start the stream, and yeah. Just enjoy Cult Leader. I love this album, A Patient Man, Isolation in the Land of Milk and Honey. It's a great song. I love this album so much. I think I gave it a 4. I want to buy it on vinyl. I'm going to put it on my phone just so you guys can find it. I should grab my phone. I'm going to go mute for a second. I really want to play Idolmaster 1 for All again. I think I'm going to play it once I finish one of the games we're playing right now. All I have to do is just set it up on the PS3 again. It might take a while though, because I forgot how to like set it up, but I think I have a guide on it on the remaster video that I did a while ago. So I should be able to do it again. I just have to either use Google or I was about to say Gemini. I use AI. My sister said that I was destroying the earth by using Gemini, even though I only use like 5 drops of water every time I generate something. So yeah, honestly it's pretty funny. Anti-AI people are so funny. They think the world is gonna die because of data centers, which, I mean, there's a lot more things that pollute the world more. We can even ask Gemini right now. But we'll ask Gemini during the stream. Just waiting for the ad to play. The ad starts in 53 seconds.
It's not the same when you look at me. I see it different, you looking at it differently. I don't need to apologize, darling, I'm sorry. Same shit, different night, I'm tired of the story. Tears on my window.
go, cause winter's over. This shit don't last forever. I fade away in the morning and lose you for the battle. Concho dry them tears. Rest them on this pillow. Concho dry them tears. Monuments on this window, cause we knew this would crash. Had to go find an escape. Let's return to zero once we open up this floodgate. Cause I don't say no names, bitch. I never call you kinfolk. Crop you out the image. Banish this memento. These sentiments of my past. They turn the stone as I laugh. You met the nigga behind the mirror. Now bitch, unveil that mask. I carry you to Egypt on a trail of broken glass. Just to give you all I have. But you just wanna have. And
I was muted. I forgot that I muted myself. Alright, hello everyone, this is MB of the MB channel, known as MBVT on Twitch, known as MBVTEN on Twitter X, and today we're here with a Zatsudan stream. 19-year martial artist tried to wreck me, and in this Zatsudan, what we'll be doing is we'll be discussing what happened in my day and after the morning stream. So basically, what I think happened was, after Alien's Dark Descent, I made a tweet that said that my head was hurting, so that's why we ended the stream an hour earlier than it should have been. And most of it was just yapping, which I love to yap. Even though I'm a lethargic, I had someone tell me that my voice wasn't that energetic, so I'm not that energetic, so that's why my viewership is low. So yeah, honestly, I feel like that's the reason why. But you know, I put lethargic in my tags now just so people know that I'm lethargic. But yeah, what is lethargic anyways? Let me ask Gemini. I set a 48-hour timer on my phone, on my Samsung, just because like apparently I have to wait 48 hours to be able to make purchases on my debit MasterCard. Alright, let's see. Wait, oof, I'm getting kind of a burp. Oh, did I forget my water? Oh yeah, I did forget my water. Okay. God dang. Okay, let me turn off filters and video audio effects. Okay, I gotta get up. I gotta go grab my water. 1 second. I gotta pause the music too. You guys only get to hear the music like 2 songs when the intro's playing, while I get to hear the music the whole stream. I'm lucky. But that's because I can multitask. But speaking about multitasking, that's the reason why I got into the fight with the martial artist today. I'll talk more about it in a bit when we reach that portion of this stream. Oh god, my neck hurts so much. Something fell down. I don't know what fell down. I wonder what fell down. Okay. Alright. I think I have everything. I have my water. I don't have my second water. My normal water. My non-sparkling water. Okay. Alright. What was I gonna ask Gemini again? I forgot what I was gonna ask Gemini. I actually forgot what I was gonna ask Gemini. Oh my god. Gemini, help me out. What was I gonna say? I actually forgot what I was gonna say. What did I do this morning? After the Alien's Dark Descent screen, I basically, yeah, I forgot what I was gonna ask Gemini. Oh well, whatever. We'll forget about it. Instead of running Gemini, I should run the local language model instead. But the issue is that I don't have my second 3090 anymore, so it won't work that well. Anyways, I said something fell, right? Yeah, something fell while I went up. Honestly, this is why wireless earbuds are a bit better. But wired earbuds have lower latency, so that's why you need them. Yeah. There's just a lot of stuff, man. But speaking about water, AI data centers use water coolers, so they use the coolers that you would see in CPUs and GPUs, the water blocks, and then they use a radiator because it's cheaper. They don't want to use a... Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to ask Gemini. Hey Gemini, what's a more alternative, environmental friendly way to cool down AI data centers?
One highly effective approach is using liquid cooling, which is far more efficient than traditional air conditioning. Another is free cooling, which takes advantage of cool outside air or water sources, and locating data centers in naturally colder regions helps too.
And why don't data centers do this?
Some challenges include the high initial costs for retrofitting existing facilities with liquid cooling systems, the specific geographical needs for free cooling, and the risks associated with integrating liquids with sensitive electronics.
And what liquids are these?
They're typically specialized dielectric fluids or engineered fluids. These are designed to not conduct electricity, which keeps the electronics safe if direct contact occurs.
And what are the names of these liquids?
They go by several names depending on the manufacturer and chemical makeup, commonly including synthetic hydrocarbons, fluorinated fluids like Novec, and polyalpha olefins.
Then why don't AI data centers use these instead?
Many data centers are slowly making the switch, but the delay is often due to the significant cost of completely redesigning cooling systems, the need for new infrastructure to handle the fluids, and the complexities of maintaining compatibility with sensitive hardware.
Then why are people saying AI data centers are destroying water and destroying the environment?
Large amounts of water are used for evaporative cooling in many facilities, which constrain local supplies, and they also require massive amounts of electricity, contributing significantly to carbon emissions if the power isn't from renewable sources.
And this is bad for the environment because...
It's bad because excessive water use can deplete local water tables and disrupt aquatic ecosystems. On the energy side, if that massive electricity demand is met by fossil fuels, it results in significant greenhouse gas emissions that drive climate change.
Then what is the best way to stop this?
The most effective solutions involve powering data centers entirely with renewable energy and continuing to advance highly efficient cooling technologies like liquid cooling and advanced geothermal systems to minimize the environmental footprint.
Then why don't AI data centers do this?
Many operators are working toward this, but the transitions are complex due to the high costs of building or retrofitting facilities, the limited availability of reliable renewable power in certain regions, and the need to ensure uninterrupted power for sensitive AI operations.
Okay. Alright, thank you so much, Gemini.
You're very welcome. Let me know if anything else comes up.
What do you use for cooling?
As a large language model, I operate on Google's infrastructure, which utilizes advanced cooling technologies in their highly efficient data centers.
And what are these advanced cooling technologies?
Google's data centers use highly sophisticated management systems that monitor temperatures in real time and adjust airflow dynamically. They also employ advanced liquid cooling techniques to handle the higher heat output from powerful AI hardware.
So you don't use water?
Google does use water for cooling in some locations to help maintain efficiency, but they're also increasingly adopting air and liquid cooling methods to reduce overall water consumption.
What about energy consumption?
Google's data centers are designed for high efficiency, and the company is constantly working to power them with renewable energy, aiming for net zero emissions across their operations.
Then why are people saying AI is bad?
People often raise concerns about AI due to issues like potential biases in data, the spread of misinformation, concerns about job displacement, copyright questions, and data privacy risks. They also point to the significant energy and water consumption associated with running large data centers.
And what age range of these people hate AI?
Concerns about AI are expressed by people across a wide range of ages, so there isn't a single age group that can be singled out. Different people have different reasons for their views, depending on their personal experiences and perspectives.
But there's so many VTubers that hate AI. Why? Why do they hate AI?
Many VTubers have concerns because they rely on custom avatars, artwork, voice acting, and rigging, all areas that are directly affected by generative AI. They worry about art being used without permission, their likenesses being cloned, and the potential devaluation of human creativity in their industry.
Then what areas won't be affected by AI?
Areas involving deep human empathy, complex strategic planning, physical traits requiring fine motor skills in unpredictable environments, and creative roles that require personal lived experiences are likely to remain less affected by AI advances.
And what are these jobs?
Examples include jobs like nurses, therapists, and social workers who rely heavily on empathy. It also covers complex strategic roles like top-level executives, skilled tradespeople like plumbers and electricians, and creative artists whose work is deeply connected to their personal experiences.
And what about audio engineers?
Audio engineers might see some tasks automated by AI, like basic mixing or noise reduction. However, the nuanced decisions, creative judgment, and ability to work directly with artists and complex equipment will always value the human touch.
And what audio field will not be affected by AI the most?
Live sound engineering for concerts and events is unlikely to be heavily affected because of the immediate, unpredictable nature of live environments and the need for quick human judgment in real time. Recording in unique, uncontrolled locations also relies heavily on the expertise of the audio engineer to capture the perfect sound.
And are there online classes in Canada for audio engineer? Did Gemini stop working? Something went wrong. Hello, Gemini. And does audio engineer have online classes for college?
Yes, many colleges and institutions offer online programs and classes in audio engineering, covering everything from certificate courses to full degree programs.
And what ones are in Canada?
I operate on Google's global infrastructure, which means I'm available in Canada throughout the entire year.
No, what online courses for sound engineering are available in Canada?
You can look into the Certificate in Audio Recording and Sound Design at the University of Regina, which is offered through their Department of Creative Technologies. Another option is the Diploma in Audio Engineering and Music Production at the SAE Institute in Vancouver.
And how much are these courses?
For the Certificate in Audio Recording and Sound Design at the University of Regina, the tuition is approximately $20,000 to $32,000 Canadian dollars. At the SAE Institute in Vancouver, the Diploma in Audio Engineering and Music Production has a total program cost of about $29,700 for domestic students and roughly $35,300 for international students.
And what are these domestic students? Students that live in Canada or students that live in the province?
Generally, domestic students refer to Canadian citizens or permanent residents of Canada, regardless of which province they live in. Provincial residency can sometimes affect tuition rates at public institutions, but private schools like SAE typically have the same fees for all Canadian citizens and permanent residents.
Okay, make sure to save all this information for me, Gemini.
I'm putting that into a note so you have it all for later.
Thank you, save it for me.
I've saved those sound engineering course details and costs into a note for you.
And where can I find it?
You'll find that saved in your Google Keep or Samsung Notes app, depending on which one you normally use.
And do I have to download Google Keep off Play Store?
If it's not already on your phone, you can download Google Keep from the Google Play Store.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome. Let me know if you need anything else.
Okay, so apparently Gemini runs off liquid cooling, or air cooling. It doesn't run off water. Some of it does run off water, but it's apparently like energy efficient. They're using renewable energy, so Google's on the right track. It's just other data centers that are running off water and using a lot of energy. So that's why people are so concerned about the environment. Then why did Penguin Zero make a video about AI data centers and how they're using so much water, and he forgot to mention that Google's is actually on the right track, and there's some AI data centers trying to use renewable energy and using liquid cooling or air cooling instead of water cooling. What the heck is with that? Why are people so misinformed? Is it just because of young people are misinformed? You can just literally use Gemini to learn all this. AI is telling me all this. Like, people blindly hate AI for no reason. It sucks. It is the future. Like, it is so useful. Like, I can use Google, but asking Gemini all this stuff is a lot more easier. It's literally so easy. Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm not evil for using AI. No one's evil for using AI. Unless you're using it to scam people, or you're using it to hurt people or do illegal things, then yes, you're evil for using AI, but otherwise, yeah. So I decided to become a sound engineer then, or a music engineer. So that's what I'm gonna do. I need to download Google Keep though, so I'll be doing that. Aside from that, we'll return back to the Zatsudan. We're only 22 minutes in, so we can keep on talking about this. I need a better mic to pick up stuff from far away. Oh, let me ask Gemini. Hey Gemini, what is a budget mic a VTuber can use while walking away from the computer?
A great option is the Rode Wireless Me. It's a compact, easy-to-use wireless system that connects right to your setup and offers excellent audio quality without breaking the bank.
And what are the specs of it?
It uses Series 4 2.4 GHz digital transmission with 128-bit encryption and has a range of over 100 meters. Both the transmitter and receiver have built-in microphones, plus it features intelligent gain assist technology to keep levels clear automatically and offers up to 7 hours of battery life.
And where can I buy it, and what is the price?
Let me quickly check the current details for you. It typically retails between $159 and $199 Canadian dollars. You can find it at retailers like Vistec and Long & McQuaid.
Okay, save this as a note for me.
To use Google Keep, you'll need to leave Gemini Live and then connect it in Gemini app settings.
Alright, let me download Google Keep then.
Sounds like a plan. Let me know as soon as it's downloaded and we can get those details saved for you.
Okay, just let me download Google Keep. We lost a viewer because we were talking to Gemini. Oh god, imagine losing a viewer because we were talking to Gemini, just chatting, and we're talking to AI. Okay, let me download Google Keep. God, I have so many apps on my home screen now. Okay. Where's Play Store? Oh, here it is. Google Keep. Okay. Alright, I should install it. Okay, I installed it. Let me just add it to Gemini. Okay, Gemini, I download Google Keeps.
Whenever you're ready, just let me know and we can get those mic details saved to your note.
Okay, I'm ready.
To use Google Keep, you'll need to leave Gemini Live and then connect it in Gemini app settings.
And how do I do that?
You'll need to exit this Gemini Live session first. Then, open the main Gemini app, go to your account settings, find the Connected Services or Integration section, and turn on Google Keep.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. Just let me know if you get it set up and need help with those mic details.
Okay, I'm just setting it up. Hey Gemini, how do I add Google Keep to Gemini?
You don't actually need to add Google Keep to Gemini. The ability to take and manage notes is already built right in. You can simply ask me to create a note, add items to a list, or check your existing notes using your Keep account.
Is there any way to connect my Keep account to Gemini?
The connection is actually automatic. I can access your Keep account directly to create notes and lists for you without any additional setup required.
Please do that.
Since I can already access your Keep account directly, what would you like me to add to a note or list for you?
Budget microphones. For the budget Bluetooth microphones for VTubers.
Since you're active with streaming, a budget wireless option like the Rode Wireless ME is a solid choice for reliable audio without breaking the bank. Another option to consider is the DJI Mic 2, which offers great sound quality and professional features suitable for content creation.
And what is the price of the DJI Mic 2 in Canadian dollars?
The DJI Mic 2's price in Canada varies depending on the retailer and the specific package, such as whether you get the 1 transmitter or 2 transmitter kit. For the most accurate and current pricing, it's best to check with an authorized Canadian camera or audio equipment dealer.
What about on Amazon?
On Amazon, you'll find a few standout wireless options that work beautifully for streaming. The Hollyland Lark M2 is an incredibly lightweight, coin-sized mic with environmental noise cancellation and up to 40 hours of battery life. Then there's the Rode Wireless ME, which uses intelligent gain assist to automatically balance your vocal levels for effortless audio. And of course, the DJI Mic 2 offers pro-grade noise reduction and versatile connectivity for clear voice capture. If you'd like, I can narrow down these options based on your specific streaming setup.
My specific streaming setup is that I walk around in my room a lot, and I need my phone to follow me, VTube Studio to follow me.
For a room-scale setup where you're walking around, an AI-powered auto-tracking phone mount like the OBOSpot Me is a perfect solution. It uses a built-in camera to track your face or body and smoothly rotates to keep you in frame, so your phone's camera stays aimed at you while keeping your tracking active.
What about for VTubers?
If you're using your phone for face tracking with VTube Studio, putting it on an auto-tracking mount means you can move around your room freely without worrying about losing the camera view, keeping your avatar's tracking perfectly smooth.
What is an auto-tracking mount?
An auto-tracking mount is a device that holds your phone and uses built-in cameras or sensors to automatically follow your movements, keeping you perfectly centered in the frame while you walk around.
And what is a budget one that I can buy?
For a budget-friendly option, you can search on Amazon for an automatic face-tracking phone holder or 360 face-tracking tripod. These typically use built-in cameras to follow your movements without needing a specific app, making them a great low-cost choice for your streaming setup.
Alright, and which ones can I buy on Amazon that are budget?
On Amazon, you'll find a few solid budget-friendly options for auto-tracking. Look out for brands like Hoem or various generic 360-degree face-tracking phone holders that have built-in cameras, as they don't require any extra apps to follow you around.
Can you list them and show me the prices?
On Amazon, you've got a few budget-friendly options. The US Key Vision Auto Face Tracking Tripod is around $38, while the Greenhouse Auto Face Tracking Phone Holder is approximately $55. If you need more height, there's an extended floor stand option with built-in lights for about $48.
And what is the $48 one?
That $48 option is a 70-inch floor stand that includes 2 detachable fill lights, which is great for ensuring you're well lit even when you're moving around your room.
Alright, and can you show me the Amazon page for it?
I'm not able to show you the specific Amazon page, but you can easily find it by searching Amazon Canada for Auto Face Tracking Tripod with fill lights.
Alright, thank you. Save this as a note to Google Keeps.
To use Google Keep, you'll need to leave Gemini Live and then connect it in Gemini app settings.
And how do I do that? Oh, looks like we got a bot.
To connect Google Keep, open the Google or Gemini app, tap your profile picture, and go into Settings. From there, look for the Connected Services or App section to link your Keep account.
Do I have to close the current session to do this?
Yes, you'll need to exit this live session to open the app settings and link your Keep account.
And where can I find the app settings?
App settings are generally found by opening your phone's main settings menu, then looking for an Apps or Applications section where you can select the Gemini or Google app to view its specific settings.
Alright, thank you.
You're very welcome. Feel free to reach out anytime you need more help.
Okay. Alright. God dang it, man. I need so much stuff for streaming. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. So after everything that happened, what happened was basically I went to my sister's house to leave her key, and I was there for only for a bit because I accidentally grabbed her key, right? But what ended up happening was basically what ended up happening was I accidentally I had like a couple of new VTuber friends that I made, and they're asking for collab art with me, and they want 200 USD from me, and 200 USD is like a lot, so in Canadian dollars, and I don't make a lot of money. I spent about like $400 on transportation so far, so it's just like I don't know why they even want the stupid art from me. Like, why do you even want to be friends and ask money from me? I felt peer pressured. I would have felt like a terrible person if I said, no, I can't do this. I don't have the money. Like, then they're gonna poor shame me. They're gonna be like, oh, you're poor? Oh, look at you, you're so poor. Like, you can't even afford collab art? Look at you. When I want to collab with games. I don't want to do collab art. If I'm gonna get art, I'm gonna get art for myself. I'm gonna commission artists that I like, because why do these artists charge 600 USD for things that look like garbage? It doesn't even look high quality. I only paid 30 USD for high quality artists. I can show you them. Let me find them right now. Just give me a second. Oh yeah, we can show the Twitter page. Yeah, I don't think I'll dox myself. If you're gonna charge $600, then draw like $600. Don't look like garbage, man. No offense. People have no good eye anymore. Okay, where's window capture? Okay, let's see. It's Misusu's birthday today from Air, and that's why I've been seeing so much fan art of her. Yeah, so much fan art of her. And then, okay, Nendroid. I can't show Discord DMs on stream, so where are they? I retweeted the art, didn't I? Not the art. I retweeted the post, I'm pretty sure. No, I didn't. Okay, that's weird. I thought I retweeted it. Okay. Your likes are private, only you can see them. Remember when your likes were public? I don't like saying that because it reminds people of that one guy that looks like Nickel Yazawa? Nickel Yazawa? God, it's been so long since I watched Love Live. I forgot. Yeah, I retweeted it. Yeah. I didn't repost it, did I? Yeah. Only $30 for half body, $40 for full body. Don't do mecha, gore, or NSFW. Please send me message for more details. Honestly, like, this art is amazing, and it's cheaper than the stupid art that costs $600. Let's look at their portfolio. They're a nice person to work with. I'm definitely gonna pay for them. Half body, full body commission, $70. And then that's all they have. Portfolio. Look at that. Look at this art. It's so good. And they only charge 70 USD for it? Oh my god. Okay, let me sign up on VGen. I messaged them through Discord to commission them, but I should message them through VGen. Look at this art. It's so good. It's so good. Half body, 40 USD, 50 USD for full body. Now I know why people hate AI art. Because you can just commission guys like this. They draw so good. And they only charge this much. Can someone tell me, like, why some people are cheaper than others? Because, like, they have a Pixip too. Let's take a look at their Pixip. Ikari, Kisaki, and Ball. I should kind of move out of the way, right? Give me a second. Look at this art. It's so good. It's so good. I love their art style so much. I'm so glad that I commissioned them. Look at that. Look at that Toki. That Toki's so good. Honestly. God dang. Wow. It's amazing. Yeah, honestly, I'm so glad I commissioned them. I think I'm gonna commission them for my third outfit. Or I'll commission someone else if they don't do VTuber models. I'll just have to ask them. Because doing VTuber models is complicated. Yeah, anyways. That's gonna do it all for window capture. But I felt I can't show the DMs because I felt peer pressured into like accepting these collab arts because I could look back at the chat and the chat was basically like they want to do it right away, right? They don't want to wait until September when I actually have enough money for stuff because I need to buy other stuff right now. Like, how much? Like 50 USD upfront, remaining you can pay in installments. And their artwork doesn't even look that good. They don't look as good as the other guy. Like, this garbage sucks. It sucks, man. No offense. It's like 400 USD for that? 400 USD for just a 2-person picture. Who charges that much for that garbage? That's like, let's ask Gemini. Oh wait, I have to go to app settings. All notifications from this app are blocked. Honestly, I think Charlie got his opinions from Reddit about AI data centers. Reddit is so dumb. Twitter and Reddit are so dumb. They're just filled with a bunch of Zoomers and Gen Alpha people that think they know it all. Oh, I hate AI so much. Oh, I hate AI because it uses water, while some AI data centers, like Google's AI data centers, are trying to use renewable energy and liquid cooling instead of water cooling. Like, come on, man. That's so stupid. Okay, where's Google Keeps? Yeah, let me search Google. File. To add Google. Okay. 1 second, I'll show the window. To add Google Keep to Gemini on your mobile device, you need to enable Google Workspace. Enable Workspace. Open the Gemini. Open the Gemini mobile app on your phone. Type it. Alright. Okay. Yeah, basically that happened. I felt peer pressured by the friends, by my new VTuber friends to like do the collab art, even though I don't make a lot of money. Cause let's take a look at our RBC app right now. Royal Bank of Canada. Cause I went to Bank of Montreal BMO to get a new bank account today, and I got the student plan, so 2 years free, no fees at all, and $200 if I do 2 e-transfers of $51 and do a monthly payment. And I'm not doing the monthly payment yet. The monthly payment should happen soon, so honestly, yeah, it's just that I'm waiting on that, and then I get the $200 from Best Buy. Anyways, let me see. Okay. That's great. My artist is helping me out with my model. I found great artists recently, honestly. Okay, alright. Aside from that, maybe we should watch AI data centers. Yeah, let's do some React content. Okay. React content. It's time to do React content. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the guy that was gonna beat me up. Yeah, so I was walking my dog while I was in class, right? So we had our cameras off so I can walk my dog without worrying about anything. So I was busy focusing in class and I accidentally bumped into this guy, this white dude, this Caucasian dude. And he said, hey, watch where you're going. And I said, frick you, because I was busy focusing on class and I was tired. And all of a sudden he goes up to me and goes like, well, you think you're a tough guy? And then I go like, no, I don't think I'm a tough guy. And then he says, you want to start something? And he's like, I have 19 years of experience in martial arts. Do you want to start something? And then I'm like, what the frick? And then he calls me a pussy. And I'm like, frick you, man. And he's like, oh, your dog is tiny. Like, honestly, you wait, you mother fricker. Wait until I get my German Shepherd Husky. I'm gonna make sure that dog kills you, or you go to jail if you ever touch me again. I'm gonna go to the gym, get so buff, so I'm not scared of those people anymore. 19 years of martial arts experience, I'm gonna have the muscles to be able to give that guy a black eye that he'll never forget. I don't care if I get charged for assault. You wanna mess with me? You wanna mess with me? You wanna mess with me, huh? Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you how aggressive I can be. Yeah. Oh, I'm lethargic. Oh no, I have the energy to be aggressive. Like, don't mess with me, man. Don't mess with me. I lived through enough shit. I don't need some Caucasian dude thinking that just because he has 19 years of experience in martial arts that he can beat me up. Yeah, you think you can assault me? I'll make sure you go to jail and regret it forever, you piece of shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. Piece of shite. Anyways. Let's ask Gemini about that. Hey Gemini, can someone go to jail for assaulting you?
Yes, assault is a criminal offense, and depending on the severity of the incident and local laws, a person can definitely face jail time.
Is it illegal to walk while looking at your phone?
The universal federal law in Canada making it illegal, some municipalities have introduced specific bylaws against crossing the street while distracted by a mobile device.
What about while walking on the sidewalk?
Generally, walking on a sidewalk while looking at your phone is not illegal. Not recommended for safety reasons, there are typically no specific laws against it in most Canadian jurisdictions.
Okay, so I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. That guy... Okay. Is it just considered rude?
Pedestrian traffic and lead to bumping into others. It's generally better to be aware of your surroundings for everyone's safety and convenience.
Alright, thank you Gemini. I'm gonna take a deep breath now.
You're very welcome. Take all the time you need to relax and reset.
You're so useful. What do you run on? Okay, looks like Gemini is reconnecting. You're so useful. What do you run on?
I'm powered by Google's large language models, designed to process information and generate responses in real time. I operate on various platforms, including Android and iOS, to provide a natural voice conversation experience.
And how do you get a job with Google AI data centers?
You can find open positions for Google's data centers on Google's official careers website. You can filter by location and specific roles related to data centers, hardware, or AI operations, and then submit your application directly there.
And what do you need specifically to be able to apply to these positions?
Generally, you'll need a current resume that highlights your relevant work experience and skills. Depending on the specific role, you might also need to provide a cover letter or information about your technical certifications or education. Each job posting will list the exact requirements.
And what are these requirements?
Requirements vary quite a bit depending on the role, but common ones include experience in areas like data center operations, hardware maintenance, network engineering, or facilities management. For many technical positions, relevant certifications or a degree in a related field are often beneficial. Each job listing will detail the specific qualifications they are looking for.
Alright, save this as a note to Google Keeps.
I've saved that information as a note in your Google Keep.
And how much do people from Google AI data centers make a year?
Salaries at Google's data centers can vary quite a bit depending on the specific role, experience level, and location. For example, data center technicians generally earn a base salary between $80,000 and $115,000, with total compensation, including bonuses and equity, often reaching between $120,000 and $160,000.
And are there any online classes I can take to get a job for AI data centers for Google?
You can start with the Google IT Support Certificate, which is available online and helps build foundational skills in troubleshooting and system administration. Google Cloud Computing Foundation certificates are also a good option to build knowledge in cloud-first technologies. Would you like details on where to find enrollment information for these?
Yes, especially in Canada.
The Google IT Support Certificate is available online in Canada through platforms like Coursera. Completing it can help you build essential skills for entry-level tech roles that could serve as a stepping stone toward data center positions.
And how much is Coursera?
Coursera Plus costs $59 a month or $399 a year. Individual courses and certificates vary in price, but you can also audit many courses for free.
Alright, can you save this as a note for me on Google Keeps?
I've saved those details about Coursera pricing as a note in your Google Keep.
And how do I access Coursera?
You can access Coursera by going to coursera.org in a web browser, or you can download the Coursera app on your mobile device from the App Store or Google Play Store.
Can you download it for me for Google Play Store?
I can't directly download or install apps for you, but you can easily find the Coursera app on the Google Play Store and get it from there.
Alright, thank you.
You're very welcome. If you get stuck while trying to download or navigate the Coursera app, just let me know and I'll walk you through it.
And for Vtuber, what are the best streaming setups for streaming for Wi-Fi?
Focus on a strong, stable connection by using a 5 GHz Wi-Fi band or a mesh system, and make sure your router is close to your streaming setup. In your streaming software, you can optimize your bitrate and consider using lower resolution settings to ensure smooth motion without dropping frames, especially if your connection has occasional fluctuations.
And what are these 5 GHz Wi-Fi band and mesh system that I can buy that are budget friendly?
For a reliable reliable and budget-friendly option, the TP-Link Deco X50 is a strong choice. It's a dual-band system that supports the 5 GHz band and provides solid whole-home coverage for smooth streaming.
What about mesh?
The TP-Link Deco M5 is another great, really budget-friendly option. It's a dual-band system that's easy to set up and provides reliable coverage throughout your home for your streaming needs.
What about the Wi-Fi connection on your motherboard?
I'm an AI, so I don't have a motherboard or physical
No,
hardware.
not that. I wanted to ask about for streaming. What is the best Wi-Fi connection for Wi-Fi?
For the best Wi-Fi for your streaming PC, look for a motherboard with built-in Wi-Fi 6 or 7 support. Using the 5 GHz or 6 GHz band will give you the fastest speeds and the least interference, so make sure your router is close by and has a clear line of sight to your PC.
What about the thing connected to the motherboard to access the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth?
That would be the external antennas that screw into the back of your motherboard. They're essential for catching a strong signal for both your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connections.
And what are the best ones for VTuber streaming?
There aren't specific antennas designed just for VTuber streaming, but the best ones are usually the high-gain antennas that come directly with your motherboard. To get the strongest signal, make sure they're securely attached and positioned away from any large metal objects or electronic interference.
Are there ones that I can buy that are budget-friendly?
Yes, you can easily find budget-friendly replacement antennas online at retailers like Amazon or Newegg. Look for standard RP-SMA antennas that support dual-band or tri-band Wi-Fi to ensure compatibility with your motherboard's built-in wireless card.
Alright, thank you.
You're very welcome. Feel free to reach out if any other questions come up.
Can you save the previous conversations as Google Notes? Google Keep?
I'm having a little trouble saving that note right now, but I'll try to get it sorted out for you shortly.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Feel free to ask if anything else comes up later.
Alright.
Sounds good. Reach out whenever you need anything else.
And how is a way that I can get 750 credit score when I'm over limit on my credit card?
The most important step is to bring your credit card balance below the limit as quickly as possible to lower your credit utilization. You should also focus on making all your payments on time consistently and avoid opening any new lines of credit for now.
Save that as a note to Google Keeps.
I'm having a little trouble saving that note right now, but I'll try to get it sorted out for you later.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Let me know if anything else comes up.
Can you send me a video about AI data centers on Gmail on YouTube?
I can't send emails directly to your Gmail inbox, but you can check out this recent video on YouTube about data centers powering AI, titled Backlash Grows Against Data Centers Used for Powering AI on the Today channel.
Are there any other specific YouTube channels that aren't news channels that made videos on AI data centers?
Several non-news channels offer great deep dives on this topic. Cold Fusion has a video analyzing the energy demands and economic impact of scaling these facilities. For a look at environmental impacts, you might check out PBS Terra's investigation, or watch The Limiting Factor for engineering challenges. Would you like to explore the energy constraints facing these centers, or perhaps learn more about the hardware bottlenecks?
No, that's fine. Thank you for showing me the video.
You're very welcome. Episode of Cold Fusion.
Okay, let me see. Let's react to this video. We'll react to this video and then we'll end stream. Thank you to the one viewer who's watched me talk to Gemini. It's like talking to myself. Okay. Alright, I think I'll do it through this window, since there's not too much stuff on this window. Okay, alright. I think that should be good.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Cold Fusion.
Okay, let's watch this. Let's head to the game room. Okay, let's react. We're doing react content now. Oh no, MB's finally doing react content. How bad.
$650 billion. That's the amount 4 tech companies were expected to spend in 2026 alone for new data centers. To put $650 billion into perspective, stack that amount in $100 bills, and the pile would rise 710 kilometers, clearing the orbit of the International Space Station by over 300 kilometers. And the plan is to get this number up to 9 trillion by 2030. And yet, with so much money allocated to this, nearly half of the data centers planned to open in the US this year have already been delayed or cancelled outright. According to a report by Bloomberg, around 140 data center projects were supposed to open in the US this year. Together, they represent roughly 12 gigawatts of computing power, enough energy to power 9 million homes. But there's a problem.
Okay.
So far, a third of them are actually being built. The rest just sits entirely on paper, press releases and announcements. In another report by the Financial Times, the data centers
I'm looking
that
at
are
my other
actually being
monitor.
built will
I'll
likely
just
face
make
major
VTuber model.
delays. The companies involved in building them may deny that there are any delays, but satellite imagery says otherwise.
But if you go and look at Microsoft, for example, none of the data centers that they have announced have broken ground since 2023 have actually been finished.
I don't use Microsoft AI honestly, so I don't get why Microsoft is really making AI, because Google's pretty much ahead of it, and Grok, Twitter, because do you see them in the Teslas?
The general public hates data centers. Between infrasound noise making people sick, polluted water, higher energy costs, and a myriad of other problems, people have had enough. Because who's...
Let me ask Gemini? Hey Gemini, how do AI data centers pollute water?
Data centers use significant amounts of water for cooling systems, and this water usage can require large withdrawals from local supplies. They can also discharge warm water back into local water sources, which can affect local ecosystems by changing temperatures and oxygen levels.
And is this pollution or is this just changing temperatures?
Changing the temperature is considered a form of water pollution known as thermal pollution. When warm water is released, it can reduce the oxygen levels and harm the aquatic life that is sensitive to those changes.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome. Feel free to reach out whenever you have more questions.
actually paying the price? Not the shareholders, not the companies collecting tax breaks. It's ordinary people, homeowners, families, communities, those who happen to live a few hundred meters from one of these
Oh,
facilities.
6:08 back. It's starting. Okay. Be right back, screen. Alright, we're back.
cities.
No more
They
ad.
never got much say in the matter. So here's the question. If the world is spending so much money on AI infrastructure, how is it possible that that very infrastructure itself is falling apart before it even gets built? And is this finally the sign that many have been predicting? Let's get into it.
I mean, Google and Tesla are pretty much the only ones using AI right now that are pretty useful. We don't need other AI data
I'd
centers.
love to hear your perspective, not on the spend, but on the return needed to make those numbers work.
They'll never get it. Yeah, they're just shitting away that money. Right, we're going to spend $1 trillion because we need all this data center capacity. Some of them are spending more cash than they have available.
They're shitting away the money at scale.
It's hard to do, right? But
When the AI boom exploded into public consciousness with ChatGPT in late 2022, the race to build the underlying infrastructure became almost frenzied. Data centers became the hottest asset class on the planet. Investors poured in, and governments competed. Nowhere was the build-out more intense than the United States. Last year, it was estimated that 92% of US GDP growth came from data center spending. If you remove AI infrastructure, the rest of the economy grew by 0.1%. That's why the stock market skyrocketing felt so out of touch. And to give you an idea of where we're at, the shoe company Allbirds recently announced that they're pivoting to focus on leasing AI data center equipment. It made no sense, but their stock rallied 580%
Yeah, why are they doing that?
as a
It's a
result.
shoe company.
All the signs are here. Data centers are in vogue. The pitch was simple. AI gets smarter the more computing power you give it. Computing power comes from data centers. So let's build data
I feel like
centers
local language
fast.
models that you can run on
In
your
the US
computer with a
alone, the
3090 or
number of AI
5090 are
data
already
centers
powerful
went from
enough.
essentially zero a decade ago to somewhere between 4,000 and 5,400 today. The pace and scale of the build-out was so violent
Wait a minute,
that
I want to
more
learn something. Hey Gemini, is Siri AI?
No, I'm Gemini, a large language model made by Google. Siri is a different assistant developed by Apple.
Is Siri run off AI though? Is Siri run off AI though?
Yes, Apple has been integrating advanced AI into Siri to make it more capable, using their own foundational models and large language model technologies.
And does she run off water cooling?
Siri is a software assistant, so it doesn't use water cooling itself. However, the data centers that process and store all of Siri's requests do rely on complex cooling systems, which sometimes use water.
Alright. Okay, so it looks like Siri's is starting to use AI. Oh god. I wouldn't have thought that. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk, huh? Alright. Turn on this again.
has been committed to data centers in 6 years, then was given to the Marshall Plan to rebuild Europe after World War II, the Manhattan Project to build the atomic bomb, the entire Apollo program, and the cost of the International Space Station combined with $120 billion extra left over. All of this spending for a business plan that isn't even solid yet. And besides, GPUs rapidly
looks so
become
pretty.
outdated and they become expensive to keep replacing. I'm not saying that AI is never going to work, but is it going to be profitable in the time frame that's needed for funding not to completely
Of course
collapse?
it is.
It's
Just
looking
look at
less
Gemini.
likely. It's perfectly possible that this is all a huge waste of money.
so when you think about all these people
Well, I
spending
mean, we
all
don't need
this
as many
money,
AI data
look at
centers
their
as we
best
have right
programming,
now.
You know, like
We
Claude,
already have the
Sebastian,
Google
niche,
and we have
great. But I
Grok
don't know what the
and we
niche of these
have
other ones are.
the
Do you?
cars AI, so we don't need the other
No.
AI.
More than 2 of these facilities were being built every single week at the peak of the boom. States like Virginia, Texas, Georgia, and Arizona were rolling out the
Oh,
red
the
carpet.
South?
The tax breaks made the data center business even more attractive. Texas, for example, handed out over $1 billion in incentives for the Stargate project alone, the $500 billion OpenAI and Oracle AI campus in Abilene. Virginia, home to what's known as Data Center Alley in Loudoun County, saw 56 data center projects receive nearly $1 billion in tax savings in a single fiscal year. The promises attached to all of this were enormous. Thousands of jobs, a new digital industrial revolution. One analyst compared it to the railroad boom of the 19th century. The reality,
Yeah, I
however,
would
is
expect
very
that.
different. The companies bringing in these facilities often receive property tax abatements for years, meaning the local community absorbs the infrastructure costs without the tax revenue in return. One report found Oregon schools lost $275 million in potential tax income due to these abatements. And those jobs that were promised, well, they rarely materialized at the scale suggested. Even the largest data centers typically employ fewer than 150 permanent workers. The construction
alright.
jobs are real and well paid, but they're temporary, and many are filled from people outside the state. The true cost on communities has been baffling, and we'll expand on this further in the next chapter, but we'll also see where the big data center build-out starts to fall apart. Now, you may not be transferring hundreds of billions to buy a data center, but if you're looking for a simple and secure way to manage your finances, then Revolut is a good option.
Okay, let's skip the ad.
virtual card, card and split day.
I don't care.
Pay your carbs. Sign up and make thanks to
A bubble is about to burst because the hyperscalers, as they're called, have used up all their own cash and are now borrowing money. They are effectively net debtors at a time when they're
I don't feel
spending
like Google's
huge
AI
volumes
is gonna
of
ever
money
like
on data centers
gonna
without having any guarantee
bubble
that
burst.
they're going to earn profits from that.
Boomer
And
telling
it's
me
that
about
way
AI.
that
She
actually
doesn't
there
even
isn't
use it,
money
I
to
bet.
be made in that business, which is gradually dawning on investors. And that's going to be why they are going to.
Oh
pull
yeah, the
away. In
money
fact, there's
people
already
who AI can
signs
take the jobs
people
of are
withdrawing from
telling
the
us that
AI
AI is
sector
gonna
because
like
they fear
die.
that this is a bubble.
Imagine that.
This seems to
You're a
be
dying
utterly
breed too, you
inevitable.
know?
The question is only when.
So what went wrong? Well, the answer is a few things all at once. So bear with me here as I try to get through them. At the top of the list is supply. Power is the first bottleneck for these data centers. They're extraordinarily power hungry. One single large hyperscale facility can consume as much electricity as a city of 200,000 homes. And the modern AI
But like when we ask Gemini, Google is trying to use renewable energy for their AI data centers. It's not like all of them are using that much power. It's just that the ones of different companies, the ones that came from the boom that are doing this right now. So I honestly don't think we need the other AI data centers. We just need Google's, and we need a few of the most useful ones. We can get rid of all the other AI data centers. AI is never gonna die. So I feel like all we have to do is just get rid of the bad AI data centers and keep the good ones like Gemini and just Gemini, honestly. We just need Gemini.
chips driving modern data centers, the GPU racks running models like Claude, Gemini, ChatGPT, and Grok use significantly more power than the servers that came before them. According to Sightline Climate, around 25% of planned 2026 projects haven't even disclosed how they plan to power themselves, which to me is insane. To add to this, all the main electrical components need to
Okay,
run
what
these
was that again? Is this guy misinformed?
that came before them. According to Sightline Climate, around 25% of planned 2026 projects haven't even disclosed how they plan to power themselves, which to me is insane. To add to this,
Okay, he's not
all the
talking
main
about
electrical
Google.
components need to run these facilities, the transformers, switchgear, batteries. They're all in critically short supply, and the majority of which are imported from China. As Bloomberg puts it, America's data center build-out hinges on Chinese imports. High-power transformers
Okay, yeah,
from
what's the
China
issue with
surged
China?
from fewer than 1,500 units in 2022 to over 8,000 units in 2025.
What's the issue
But
with China? I get my
geopolitical
audio
tensions
file
and
gear from
tariffs
China. There's
disrupting
no issue
supply
with China,
chains,
bro.
that pipeline has become unreliable. As one analyst put it, if one piece of your supply chain is delayed, your whole project can't deliver. Even skilled labor is a big issue. As this tweet puts it, quote, Meta can't hire fiber technicians fast enough, so now they're training them for free, end quote. And that's because they need the people fast. So basically, these tech giants aren't only short on equipment, but the people required to install them. The second big reason is the true cost
Okay.
of these data centers. The community suffers. There's some crazy stats and stories we're going to cover here. In Virginia, it's estimated that residents are already breathing in the exhaust gases of 10,000 diesel generators. In Utah, there was an
Why are they
approval
using
for a
diesel
40,000
generators?
acre AI data center that would expel the heat equivalent of 23 atomic bombs into the surrounding valley every day. Upon its
Okay, is that
announcement,
even true?
People went bananas. the owner of the data center, Kevin O'Leary, decided to shrink it to half the size, citing that he had no choice. According to the UN, data centers will use as much water as 1.3 billion people by 2030.
Alright, then all we have to just do is switch to liquid cooling and air
Some of these
cooling.
projects is baffling.
Okay. Okay, he shows his face. Finally. Alright, I don't think I want to watch this anymore. I think he's just an AI hater. AI hater. AI hater. Oh, AI is honestly gonna AI. Let's go head back to the music room. AI is like gonna like kill the environment. AI is gonna like do that. Even though Google literally told me that they're trying to make their data centers more energy efficient, energy friendly, renewable energy, and using liquid cooling or air cooling instead of water cooling. They're trying to pollute the environment less. Meanwhile, this guy's like, oh, we have all these data centers, including like Google, trying to like destroy the environment. But what the hell? They're not even doing that. What the hell, man? That's my first time doing React content, and honestly, it's something that I didn't like. Honestly, let me just dislike that video. I'm gonna dislike it. I don't like that video. How did I reopen tab?
Valley every day. Upon its announcement, people...
Sorry, you're misinformed. You're just an AI hater. AI's here to stay, bro. I'm sorry. God. Honestly, I feel like I'm an AI bro, but I just want to be the Batman of AI, because I'm gonna work with Gemini eventually. That's my goal. Once I work in cybersecurity for a bit, I'm gonna start working with Gemini. Anyways, yeah, aside from that, that's gonna be it for the stream. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And let's raid someone. Someone that we're following, most likely. Oh, Meryl's live, okay. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hopefully we didn't get any copyright from this video or from the music that we played at the start, but I could just remove it through YouTube's future, so it's fine. It shouldn't have any limitations on my videos, so anyways, yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye, Utsu MB. Bye.